Who here hasn't felt completely overwhelmed by life's unpredictable storms at one point or another? We all encounter moments when it feels as though our emotions and reactions are utterly beyond our control, akin to a small boat helplessly tossed about on the vast ocean. But what if I revealed to you that the ancient Stoics possessed a secret? They had discovered a way to stabilize that boat amidst the most tumultuous seas, enabling you to navigate life's uncertainties with a calm and steady hand. This philosophy isn't merely about survival. It's about thriving in the face of adversity and emerging stronger when the going gets tough. Today, we're not just scratching the surface. We're diving deep into the very heart of Stoicism, unearthing its timeless wisdom. This ancient philosophy promises not only to alter the way you perceive challenges, but also to transform how you engage with the world. The Stoic teachings provide a blueprint for managing your thoughts and emotions, turning potential turmoil into opportunities for personal growth and resilience. Imagine possessing the tools to remain unshaken by life's surprises, to stand firm when others might falter. That's what Stoicism offers, a mental framework for assessing and responding to life's challenges with poise and determination. Today, you'll learn to master these techniques, to harness your thoughts and deliberately shape your actions. This isn't just about making incremental changes. It's about initiating a profound transformation in your life. By the end of this exploration, you'll see how these ancient principles are surprisingly applicable to modern life, providing practical strategies for achieving mental clarity and emotional strength. Stick around, because you're about to discover a revolutionary way of living. You'll learn how to apply Stoic principles to foster serenity and effectiveness in everyday life. No matter what obstacles you face, whether personal, professional, or beyond, you'll find the Stoic approach provides a robust toolkit for dealing with them. By embracing these teachings, you can create the life you've always envisioned, characterized by resilience, joy, and a deep sense of fulfillment. Get ready to transform your approach to life's challenges, turning them into opportunities for growth and success. Principle number 1 focuses on recognizing what is within our control and what is not. This might seem simple at first glance, but it's a game changer once you fully grasp it. In the realm of Stoicism, this concept isn't just about knowing the difference between what you can and can't do. It's about recognizing where to invest your mental energy. Every day, we're bombarded with news, opinions, and events that stir up all sorts of emotions. The Stoics advise us to focus on our own actions, because that's where our power truly lies. For example, you can't control the weather, but you can control how you prepare for it. You can't control what someone thinks about you, but you can control how you respond to them. So why waste time stressing over things out of our hands? It's like trying to steer a boat by blowing on the sails rather than using the rudder. You're not going to get very far. By concentrating on our own actions, choices, and attitudes, we harness our real power. We become proactive rather than reactive, which not only leads to more effective problem solving, but also to a more serene state of mind. Applying this principle can be transformative. It allows us to detach from the chaos that doesn't contribute to our goals and to invest our energy wisely. Imagine how much more peaceful life could be if we stopped allowing external, uncontrollable factors to dictate our happiness and started nurturing what we truly have a say over. This shift in focus is not just about gaining a calm mind, but about empowering ourselves to lead more fulfilling lives. That's the core of Stoic wisdom, realizing that the true locus of control is internal, not external. Principle number 2 teaches that it isn't the events themselves that disturb us, but rather the views we hold about them. The Stoics believe that our emotional responses are not dictated by the events themselves, but by the opinions we form about them. When something happens, it's neutral until we assign it meaning. If you get stuck in traffic, for example, you can view it as a frustrating waste of time, or you can see it as an opportunity to listen to your favorite podcast or some music you love. The situation hasn't changed, but your experience of it shifts dramatically based on your opinion. This principle teaches us that by changing our interpretations, we can change our emotional landscape. We hold the power to reframe our thoughts, which in turn can lead to more positive emotions and less stress. It's like wearing different colored glasses. Each color changes how we see the world. If we choose to see obstacles as insurmountable and unfair, we suffer. But if we see them as challenges to overcome and learn from, we grow. Applying this principle involves observing our automatic thoughts and actively choosing to reframe them. It's about asking ourselves, is there another way to see this situation? Or, what can I learn from this? It's not about denying negative feelings, but acknowledging them and then looking for a more constructive angle. What's truly liberating about this Stoic wisdom is that it puts us in the driver's seat of our own minds. Instead of being passive recipients of whatever life throws at us, we become active interpreters who can seek out the silver lining. This doesn't just help us cope with life, it helps us thrive, turning every obstacle into a stepping stone toward greater resilience and inner peace. Embrace this principle and watch how you start to transform challenges into opportunities just by shifting your perspective. Principle number 3 is about voluntary discomfort, a practice that might sound counterintuitive at first. Why would anyone choose discomfort? But that's exactly what makes this Stoic practice so powerful. Voluntary discomfort is about more than just testing your limits. It's a training ground for building resilience and independence from external conditions. The idea here is straightforward. Occasionally and intentionally putting yourself in uncomfortable situations can prepare you for unexpected hardships. Think about it like this. If you regularly take cold showers, skip meals, or perhaps sleep on the floor once in a while, you're essentially practicing being uncomfortable. When life inevitably throws a real curveball at you, a lost job, a broken air conditioner in the middle of summer, you're better prepared to handle it without panic or excessive distress. What's fascinating about this Stoic exercise is how it recalibrates your baseline for comfort. Over time, what was once daunting becomes manageable, and your overall tolerance for discomfort increases. This isn't just about physical resilience, it's deeply psychological. By voluntarily facing discomfort, you're training your mind not to overreact to adverse situations, essentially telling yourself, I've been here before, and I handled it. This principle also teaches us about detachment and the dangers of overindulgence. In a world where comfort is often just a click away, choosing discomfort can be a profound act of self-control and a reminder of what we truly need versus what we want. It's a practice that keeps you grounded, reminding you that you can indeed live with less and that sometimes less is more liberating. By embracing voluntary discomfort, you not only fortify yourself against the inevitable hardships of life, but also develop a deeper appreciation for your everyday comforts. Each time you return from the realm of voluntary discomfort, you bring back with you a greater sense of gratitude and contentment. So next time you're about to avoid discomfort, maybe think twice and consider what stepping into that discomfort might teach you about resilience, simplicity, and inner strength. It's not just about being uncomfortable. It's about becoming unstoppable. Principle number 4 focuses on understanding that everyone operates from their own perspective. This Stoic insight is crucial for fostering understanding and patience in our interactions with others. It reminds us that every person you meet is operating from their own set of beliefs, experiences, and biases, their unique perspective on the world. When someone cuts you off in traffic, or when a colleague snaps at you, it's easy to react with immediate frustration or anger. But the Stoic approach invites us to pause and consider that person is acting based on their current circumstances, which we know nothing about. They might be rushing to a family emergency or dealing with a tough day that's worn down their patience. By remembering that their actions are driven by their personal view of the world, not a direct desire to challenge us, we can find it within ourselves to respond with empathy rather than irritation. This principle goes beyond just avoiding conflict. It's about developing a deeper understanding of human nature. We all see the world through our own lenses, colored by our personal experiences and emotions. Acknowledging this doesn't just help us deal with others more effectively, it enriches our own emotional intelligence. When you start to see the reasons behind people's actions as rooted in their perspectives, you're less likely to take things personally and more likely to maintain inner peace. Applying this principle can transform the way you interact with the world. It's about embracing the idea that, while we can't know everything that shapes another's behavior, we can control our reaction to it. This doesn't mean excusing bad behavior, but it does mean approaching interactions with a mindset that seeks to understand rather than judge. Imagine how much calmer and more productive your day could be if you didn't spend energy on being offended or upset by others' actions. Instead, you could redirect that energy to responses that reflect the best of who you are. That's the power of recognizing that everyone acts according to their perspective. It's about building bridges of understanding rather than barriers of division. Truly, this Stoic wisdom doesn't just ease your interactions. It broadens your view of the human experience, encouraging a more compassionate and connected life. Principle number 5 is about creating a pause between what happens to you and your response to it. This small pause can make a huge difference in the quality of your life and relationships. So what does it mean to reflect rather than react? Imagine someone says something that offends you. Our natural impulse might be to snap back or shut down. But reacting in the heat of the moment often escalates situations and can lead to regrets. Instead, Stoicism teaches us to take a moment, breathe, and consider why we feel triggered. Is it truly about the words spoken, or is it touching a deeper insecurity or past hurt? This reflection gives us the chance to respond with intention rather than impulse. By practicing this principle, we cultivate a form of mental discipline that frees us from being slaves to our immediate emotions. It's like developing a mental muscle that helps you lift yourself above the fray of knee-jerk reactions. You start to see your emotions as signals to examine, not forces to be blindly obeyed. This doesn't mean ignoring your feelings. Rather, it's about understanding them more deeply so that your actions are governed by wisdom, not whims. This practice of reflection can also lead to more peaceful interactions with others. When you take the time to reflect, you allow space for empathy and understanding to grow. You begin to see conflicts from multiple angles, not just your own, which can open the door to more constructive and compassionate solutions. Think about how this principle can transform challenging situations into opportunities for growth. Each time you choose to reflect instead of react, you're not just avoiding potential conflict, you're also strengthening your character and honing your rational faculties. Over time, this can lead to a profound inner peace as you become less perturbed by the ups and downs of life and more centered in your responses. Embracing this Stoic principle means committing to a higher level of self-awareness and self-control, which ultimately leads to a more balanced, thoughtful, and harmonious life. So next time you feel that surge of emotion, take a pause, reflect, and then respond. You'll find that this simple practice can lead to profound changes in your relationships and overall well-being. Principle number 6, embrace impermanence. The Stoics had a profound understanding of the transient nature of existence. Embracing impermanence is a principle that asks us to acknowledge and accept the fleeting nature of everything in our lives, our successes, failures, joys, and sorrows. This principle is about cultivating a mindset that appreciates the present moment without becoming overly attached to outcomes or possessions. When we recognize that change is inevitable and everything is temporary, we become more resilient and adaptable. For instance, when facing significant life changes such as the loss of a job or the end of a relationship, remembering the impermanence of all things can help us move forward with grace and composure. It encourages us to cherish our experiences and relationships while they last, knowing that they are not permanent. By embracing impermanence, we can live more fully in the present and let go of the anxiety that comes from clinging to the past or fearing the future. This acceptance allows us to find peace in the ebb and flow of life, understanding that each moment is precious precisely because it is fleeting. Principle number 7, practice negative visualization. Negative visualization is a powerful Stoic exercise where you intentionally imagine worst-case scenarios in your life. While this might sound pessimistic, it is a technique designed to help you appreciate what you have and prepare for life's inevitable challenges. By envisioning potential losses or difficulties, you develop a deep sense of gratitude for your current circumstances and build mental resilience. This practice reduces the fear of the unknown, as you have already mentally rehearsed handling adverse situations. For example, imagining life without a loved one can deepen your appreciation for their presence, and considering the possibility of failure in a project can motivate you to prepare more thoroughly. Negative visualization helps us stay grounded and grateful, ready to face whatever comes our way with composure. It teaches us that, even in the worst-case scenarios, we have the strength to endure and find meaning. This practice fosters a mindset of preparedness and appreciation, making us more resilient and appreciative of the present moment. Principle number 8, focus on your character. Stoicism places great emphasis on personal virtue and character. This principle encourages us to prioritize our moral and ethical development over external achievements. Instead of seeking validation through wealth, status, or success, we should focus on cultivating qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By committing to personal growth and integrity, we build a strong foundation for a fulfilling life. Our character becomes a source of inner strength, guiding our actions and decisions. This focus helps us navigate life's ups and downs with a steady moral compass, ensuring that our happiness and self-worth are not dependent on external factors. In every situation, we should ask ourselves, what kind of person do I want to be? And let that question guide our actions. By prioritizing our character, we can lead a life of purpose and fulfillment, knowing that we are living in accordance with our deepest values and principles. Principle number 9, accept fate, amor fati. Amor fati, or the love of fate, is a principle that encourages us to embrace everything that happens in life, both good and bad, as necessary parts of our journey. Instead of resisting or lamenting what we cannot change, we should learn to accept and even love our fate. This doesn't mean being passive or fatalistic. Rather, it is about seeing every experience as an opportunity for growth. By adopting this mindset, we can transform obstacles into stepping stones and setbacks into valuable lessons. Accepting fate allows us to maintain peace of mind, regardless of external circumstances. It is about making the best of every situation, finding meaning and purpose in all experiences. This acceptance can lead to profound inner peace and a deep sense of gratitude for life as it unfolds. By embracing amor fati, we cultivate a resilient and optimistic outlook, seeing every challenge as an integral part of our personal growth and development. Principle number 10, engage in self-reflection. Regular self-reflection is crucial for personal growth and self-awareness. The Stoics believed in examining their thoughts, actions, and motivations daily. This practice involves setting aside time to reflect on your day, considering what you did well, where you fell short, and how you can improve. Self-reflection helps you stay aligned with your values and goals, fostering continuous growth. It also enables you to learn from your experiences, making better decisions in the future. Journaling is a powerful tool for this practice, providing a space to explore your thoughts and feelings in depth. By engaging in self-reflection, you become more mindful, intentional, and in control of your life, steadily progressing towards becoming the best version of yourself. This practice fosters a deeper understanding of your inner world, allowing you to navigate life with greater clarity and purpose. Principle number 11, cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Gratitude is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Cultivating gratitude involves regularly acknowledging and appreciating the good things in your life, no matter how small. This practice shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a positive outlook and enhancing your well-being. It helps you recognize the abundance in your life and reduces feelings of envy and dissatisfaction. Each day, take a moment to reflect on things you are grateful for: your health, relationships, opportunities, or even simple pleasures. This habit can transform your perspective, making you more resilient and content. Gratitude also enhances your relationships, as expressing appreciation strengthens bonds and fosters a sense of connection. By cultivating gratitude, you enrich your life with positivity and joy, creating a foundation for lasting happiness. This practice helps you appreciate the present moment, leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. In conclusion, embracing the timeless wisdom of Stoicism offers a profound transformation in how we navigate life's unpredictable storms. By focusing on what is within our control, we build resilience and inner peace. Reframing our perceptions and practicing voluntary discomfort prepare us for inevitable hardships, while recognizing others' unique perspectives fosters empathy. Creating a pause between stimulus and response allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Accepting the impermanence of life helps us appreciate the present moment, and engaging in negative visualization enhances our mental fortitude and gratitude. Prioritizing our character over external achievements shifts our focus to cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Accepting our fate with love, or amor fati, encourages us to embrace all aspects of life as essential parts of our growth. Regular self-reflection and cultivating an attitude of gratitude anchor us in the present, fostering continuous growth and fulfillment. By integrating these principles, we not only survive, but thrive, turning challenges into opportunities for personal development and achieving a life of serenity, strength, and profound joy. Stoicism teaches us that our true power lies in how we respond to life's events, helping us face uncertainties with grace and confidence. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.